The County Chronicles News Hour. We are explicit and authoritative. Keep it here. Professor Sam Kagengo Ongeri, the Governor James Onwe Grand Project. I'm Brian Joey. Professor Sam Ongeri at 83 is still yearning to lead Kisii County as a governor. No objection. He joined politics in 1988 as Member of Parliament. He has served for 33 years in various political and senior government positions. After failing in 2013 elections as senator, Ongeri henchman lured Ongeri de Camp to ODM to influence votes for Ongeri. This happened after Obure declared to vie for position of governor. Ongeri utilized Obure in 2013 to become governor. He dumped Chairs Obure as he went silently looting. Ongeri became a professor of use and dump. This is his other area of great speciality. Ongeri was running for his re-election then. Professor Ongeri was received by Raila in March 2017 and assured a direct nomination for the position of senator. Professor Ongeri was elected together with Ongeri and Janet Ongara on a hotly contested election. Chris Obure sponsored a gubernatorial election petition against them, but Ongeri maneuvered and his election was upheld. After their inauguration, Ongeri went back to his looting spree. Professor Ongeri was awarded few positions which he distributed to his few close confidants, including the illegal appointment of Zachary Mosa confidant and Professor Ongeri's political strategist as Directorate. Professor Ongeri was appeased with tenders to supply food and other assorted hospital items to KTRH. It's said he supplies meat, beans, vegetables and other perishables to KTRH. There has been tension and uproar as citizens petitioned DIAC to investigate on this matter. Nothing has come to fruit to date. Professor Ongeri was awarded more tenders by Ongeri in the construction of Naga Market against the spirit and dictates of the Constitution and the law. Since 2018, Professor Ongeri turned to be Ongeri's spanner boy at the Senate. Ongeri utilized him to ensure no petition against him saw light of day. All petitions seeking approvals for the good of Ongeri to loot became successful. A case in point is Nyangwada Sugar Factory. Professor Ongeri influenced Senate Lands and Environment Committee to approve the bill. He ensured they made a site visit which saw Ongeri earn more than 10 million. About 200 million shillings public funds lost through bribery and enticement. Professor Ongeri kept silent on the Majusi petition tabled at the Senate against Ongeri's corruption and embezzlement of Kisii County resources. He kept num on Ongeri's syndicates, including the government audit queries raised over the years 2014 to 2017, including 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 and now 2022 as a sitting senator. The state at which Ongeri has put Kisii County is largely determined and contributed by both Obure and Ongeri as senators in Ongeri's regime. He was sandwiched in the ants. This, he meant he was surrounded by Ongeri minions and henchmen in corruption. He meant he can't query or adjudge his role against Ongeri. This deprives him of the virtues and values of desiring to be an heir to Ongeri. Senator Millicent Omenga was coerced by Ongeri to influence the Senate quash the audit query.
Skipping in South Sudan and several national factions.
The governor a time frame, maybe 14 days or 2 weeks, so that they can send the responses, so that it maybe in 7 days to go to the auditor, so that they send to the committee, because I think we've also excused someone else before.
I might consider the last request, but the first one, the basis, the governor
unsubstantiated corruption allegations and audit queries. Ongeri gave her 30 million shillings to share with the grilling committee. Millicent Omenga ate all this money and never shared with the Senate. The Senate chair went ahead and summoned Ongeri to appear before the Public Accounts Committee. When Ongeri asked Millicent why she didn't influence summons to be thrown out by sharing the money given, she told him, and I quote, "You have looted more than this. This is my share, bring the same amount to each of the members," she said. Her body language and tone spoke it all during the Ongeri grilling at Senate. This time round, Professor Ongeri was unable to offer infinite retribution against Ongeri for grand corruption and embezzlement of public money. He completely failed the Kisii people whom he now pretends to seek votes from.
Is you the governor of Kisii who has failed? And if you notice, you did not absorb over 1.2 billion shillings during that year. The same year, you had over 1.24 billion shillings in unpaid debt. So what are you telling us? You cannot bring documents because you did not put them together? Or is it because you just did not want to work on that year? So really, Chair, I don't know how you're going to excuse this total disregard of the rule of law and what do you call it, laziness, or what is the word to use? Because how am I going to sit here and look at 2017, 2018, yet a lot of problems started from 2016, 2017. I think you have to find a way to reprimand the governor for failing to submit those documents when they're required.
Leader of Kisii delegation in the Senate.
Chair, I think when there is a gap in the books of accounts, obviously it presents some difficulties. But I will suggest to this committee, since we are dealing with 2017-2018, and we were requiring written submissions for the other